In this video, I'll be picking up where I left off. In the previous video, we talked about testing requirements and how to set up your Zoom camera, whichever device you're using, typically a smartphone, possibly a tablet or another laptop, but this would be a separate device with a camera that you can use for the live Zoom meeting so that I can proctor you while you're taking your test. You'll need a second device, preferably a laptop or a desktop or a Chromebook to get the best experience and minimize risks of technical difficulties during the test. And the test is given on Lumen Ohm, but through Blackboard. So to prepare for the test, you're going to go into Blackboard on your Zoom device and click on Lessons, then click on the Test Learning module, then scroll down to Zoom for Test 1, for instance, and click on the link there for the meeting. And then you should see a screen like this, and from there, your Zoom session should start. Then you'll want to go over to your testing device, and you can do a few things to prepare for that as well. You can open up your Excel spreadsheet and save it somewhere that you know you can find it if you need to refer to it. Resize it. I recommend half of the screen. And for the other half of the screen, I recommend putting your browser window, which hopefully you're already logged into Blackboard on that device as well, and ready to go in and open the test. And then when you do open the test, you can have that view there so you can view your questions and work inside your spreadsheet at the same time. This last window here is optional, but in the test, I provide a link right here to a reference packet of some kind that you're allowed to refer to for formulas or definitions for the test. So that is also a legal thing that you're allowed to use during the test. And so this is how I recommend setting up your view. Most questions fit well enough into this size window, and then you can refer to things, or you can maybe make this one a little bit bigger and you'll be able to move around in this one. But you're not required to have multiple windows open at the same time. It's just that I found that this usually is a convenient way to work. But if I see anything other than one of these three windows at any time on your screen during the test, that's grounds for an automatic 0. So just make sure you don't have anything else open during the test. All right, so let's actually do a live demonstration for accessing a test in Blackboard. I'm in student view right now inside the course, and I'm going to go to the left-hand navigation menu and click Lessons, and then go to the Test Learning module. Then in this navigation menu, I'll scroll all the way down. There's a Test 1 lesson, Test 1 folder, and the bottom one here is the Test 1 link, and you can click to launch and access. It may just open straight up to where you can access the test, or it may require you to start a 2-week trial if you haven't been doing any work in Lumen yet. Now this test is actually not available till the real test date, so I'm going to use a practice test to show you what it looks like once you get into a test. So back here at the lessons link again, I'm going to go into the orientation folder, and down at the bottom I have a practice test just so you can feel it out. And I'll go ahead and start a 2-week trial. Then you'll want to read through the introduction, which will include important information about the test. These tests, I have a whole video that gives you all the details and does a really good job of covering all the little bits and pieces that I don't have time to cover in this video. Right, so that's what it'll look like. You'll have to enter a password, which I will give you on the day of the test. And there'll be a timer, and you can hide that if you want or not, but I recommend that you watch the video about previewing the test, and I will walk you through more details about how everything is set up here. including the reference sheet, the penalties, how it all works inside and out. So hope to see you over there, and I'll see you in the next video.